So now I'm going to show you how to make an omelette. As we were saying before, you wouldn't use soft herbs to cook for a long period of time. They'll disintegrate. You know, you'd only want to cook with them briefly. And with woody herbs, you want them to touch the oil, you want them to fry, you want to release the oils. So you'd use them in bases of stews and things. But with soft herbs, you just want to almost warm them through for a few minutes. So it's perfect for something like an omelette. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to use a real mixture. I'm not going to think about it too much. I've got some tarragon. I think people can overcomplicate herbs and get quite, you know, you can worry about them too much, which one goes with which, what, you know, matching. And I think actually the best way is just to go for it. Taste them, see what you like, see what you don't like, you know, and just have fun. So I'm just going to pick a few chives. I think chives and eggs go really well just because that slight onioniness. A little bit of chervil just because it's so pretty. And I'll use a little bit of mint as well. So I'm just picking off the leaves. I'm just going to scrunch them together, almost roll them, if possible, like a cigar. And you don't want to overpower the omelette. You just want to give a lovely bit of freshness, bit of flavour. So you don't have to go mad. So I'm just going to finely chop these chives. You don't have to be massively precise. You just want to run your knife through all the herbs. Wonderful. So one of the tricks to a really good omelette is a really good pan. It's really basic, but you want a very good non-stick pan. So you want to be able to get that omelette off in one quick sweep. I'm just going to use this little hob here because I don't want it to get too hot. So just put my pan on there on low heat. I've got some lovely eggs here. And because I am quite greedy and quite hungry, I'm going to have a 3-egg omelette. So these are lovely free-range eggs from Happy Chickens, and that's what we like to use. You know, we don't want our chickens to have been sat there in horrible conditions. We want to use the best eggs you can afford, so they're free-range or organic. You know, they're not much different in price, and they really do make a difference. Look at these gorgeous yellow yolks. They're just beautiful. So we want to whisk those eggs to lovely and beaten. And seasoning's really important, and I'm a big fan of salt and pepper. So I'm going to season quite generously. And then add your soft herbs. So just put them into your eggs and whisk them in. And this is a chance to see if you want to add more or less. I might add a few more herbs to that. I want the concentration to be quite strong. I want the herbs to be the star of the show here. Just add all those in. Gorgeous. So I'm going to add a bit of butter and oil. Butter for flavour, just because the flavour is incredible, and oil to stop the butter from burning, because butter's got a lower burning point, so it will burn, and you need a bit of oil to raise that. So I'm just going to put a little knob of butter. It's only for me, so you don't need to go mad. So add that to the pan. And then a nice little drizzle of oil. That's perfect. You don't want it to be like a massive layer of grease in the pan. When that's bubbling up, see that's good to go. Add your eggs. Get a spatula. Definitely need one of these. And just pour your mixture into the pan. So everyone has different ways of making omelettes. The way I like to do it is to swirl it around, and I like the middle to be quite soft, but you want to make sure that basically all the egg touches the bottom of the pan at some point. So at the moment you can see that it's starting to cook around the edges. Turn the heat up a little bit. What you want to do is you always want to dislodge the egg and then pour. So I've moved that cooked bit of egg into the middle, and I'm now going to almost put the raw egg to the sides of the pan. So you just want to keep moving it around so all the egg gets cooked. So you can see that is setting up quite nicely. And I've just turned the heat down because I don't want it to burn underneath. But whilst it's finishing cooking, I'm actually just going to grate in a little parmesan. Gorgeous. You can see now that that's pretty much cooked all the way through. If you're worried about a bit of the egg being still a little bit raw, you can just push it to the sides. It'll cook there. And it's still a little bit soft, tiny, tiny bit, not too much. So you just turn it off. You just want to flip the omelette in half. So, like that. Grab your plate and you just want to slide it onto the plate. If you want to add a bit more texture, I've got a bit of picked rocket here, and you could just garnish it on top. And then just drizzle a tiny little bit of oil. Okay. And also just a squeeze of lemon. I've got these fantastic Italian lemons here. So there you have it, my perfect 3-egg omelette with chopped soft herbs. Really simple and really easy. Enjoy.